All right, folks, welcome to Node 3.2. We're talking more about images this week. We'll delve a little further into visual culture and reading and observing visual culture and also participating in visual culture a little bit more this week. Not that we don't every week, but again, we'll continue that engagement this week as we focus more on images. Your reading for this week, you have a couple of essays from Reading Culture. We'll talk about reading the body and how it's portrayed in images, and that will lead into our voice board discussion, Surfaces of Desire, where we'll think and critique some of the advertisements that are in Reading Culture. And then another reading, you have History of My Face. It's a poem here, and that will lead into a discussion of selfie culture. Now, selfies have become a major phenomenon. People are posting self-portraits, selfies of themselves everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, they're just doing it everywhere. We'll read a little bit about how they became a global phenomenon and watch a couple of videos about selfies. And then you'll participate in an exercise that will encourage you to participate in selfie culture a little bit. So I trust that you can read through that exercise and figure it out. Also, this week we'll be finishing up composition number 1, your digital stories. This week you'll be revising your digital story, the composition, your written essay based on the feedback you received last week. And then you'll revise your visual presentation based on feedback that you received this week in our visual presentation workshop. What you'll need to do for that workshop by 2/13, by Thursday, is you'll open up this page, click on the link to the Visual through Node 3.1 Visual Presentations page, and pick 2. I want you to respond to 2 of your peers' visual presentations. And what you'll do is you'll watch it first, open it up, and I want you to jot down some notes about how effective you think the presentation is, what you think your peer did well, and what you think they could improve upon. For instance, you'll want to pay attention to the composition of their visual presentation. Are words misspelled? Is it visually appealing? And then maybe offer some suggestions about what they could improve upon, and then add those in the comments. Comment on your peer's post, telling them the things you think they did well and the things you think they could improve upon, and how maybe offering some suggestions for how you think they could improve them. Again, you'll need to do that on 2 of your peers' posts for this week. And then once you have that feedback from your peers, you'll take that and you will revise your visual presentation, and then you will record yourself presenting your essay against the backdrop of your visual presentation using Screencast-O-Matic. Now, as you do that, be sure that your visual presentation fills the entire page so that we can see everything when we're listening to you present your story. And before you present your story, you may want to practice a little bit so that it doesn't sound like you're just reading the text, but that it flows, that it's persuasive, and a persuasive, appealing narrative. So practice that a little bit, and then once you've recorded it, you can upload it to Screencast-O-Matic, to YouTube, or you can also upload it to your Google Drive. Just click on this, click on Files, Upload, per usual. And then once you have the video in there, just click on the video. You can share it by grabbing the link. This share page, grab the link, and then post that in our Google Plus community on the Submit Your Digital Story page. So again, what you'll need to do to finish up the composition number 1 for this week is revise both your digital story and your visual presentation. Record it using Screencast-O-Matic. If you run into problems there, please contact me earlier rather than later so I can help you get this ready to be submitted. And then you will take your link and post it to the Submit Your Digital Story page on Google+. We've also got free writing journals, annotations for the week per usual, and also our Google Plus conversations. Later in the week, I will post the Node 3.2, a link to the Node 3.2 reflection. I do this later in the week, so it encourages you to participate throughout the week and through the end of the week, because I know if I post it early, some of you will check out. So just pay attention, stay tuned for that. And again, if you don't submit a node reflection to me each week, I won't assess your work for that week, so be sure to submit them. I also wanted to point something out that I've done in Moodle, just another way for you to follow course materials, content progress, is I have included a feed here in the right hand column to the posts on our course blog. So every time I post something on the blog, the title and a link to that will pop up here, so that if you log into Moodle and you can access the things that I post on the blog through these titles, just click on the link. It'll open in a new window and you can check out what I've posted there. So that's everything I've got for you for now. If you have any questions about anything, please feel free to let me know.